mission and vision behind Wonderfully Made is to remind everybody that they're uniquely made on purpose for a purpose. And I'm so excited because this is my dear friend Adam, and we're interviewing him today to find out his story about his unique mission to spread smiles.
A smile is so powerful. You can tell a lot from it. You can tell if it's a fake smile, a real smile. You can really see into their soul what they're thinking. And I think every smile is important, whether their teeth are a little bit off or whatever it may be. It's perfectly made. It's like you said, it's seriously, fearfully, wonderfully made. And every single smile is that, in a nutshell. And from there you can really see what they've been through and where they came from just from a smile, and what they're feeling inside as well. Smile cards started as a joke my sophomore year of high school with a card that said, "Hey, I think you're attractive," but just between me and friends I found on Pinterest. And I thought it was so funny in the moment because, you know, it's just like kind of awkward, but it's kind of hilarious between friend groups. So I printed some out because I had my best friend Haley Angeles design them. So we printed them out and went out, on our way between our friend group. So from there, we quickly realized that it's super awkward. Super, super awkward. So we changed them. And I realized that, if we put a simple tweak of the words to, "Hey, I love your smile," it had such a big impact on others. That, from something that was so awkward and funny to something that was just powerful and moving to others. It was such an easy change to do, yet it was so powerful amongst others. So what started from a joke quickly grew after an organization that I work with called #ICanHelp picked them up and said, "Hey, we really like what you're doing, but we want to see you do this better. Like, we want to see you, broadcast you doing this compared to us doing this for you." So after that, they did a video on me, and then they started presenting when they went to schools, and now they're across the nation. They're all the way in New York. Hopefully they're going to go to London this June. That's pretty much how they started and where it's going, right now. I was just at an event 2 months ago, I think, and a girl walked in and saw me and she screamed, and I was so caught off guard. I had no idea who that was, and she was like, "You're the smile guy, you're the smile guy." And I was like, "My name's Adam." I was like, I'm not this, it's really cool that people see me as that, but at the same time, it's not me, it's the action. That everyone here is a smile person. It's not just me doing it. It's just kind of interesting to see how people see it and how they interact with it, but all of them are part of it and they love it. And they're all part of that community. Yes. It's not just me. They bring cards wherever they go. So they bring cards to New York, to Wisconsin, wherever they may be, they bring the cards to. And from there, they kind of give them out during the presentation. And then the kids take them and they start passing around. So I get texts from her every once in a while with a picture of the smile card in a random place at the school. Wow. Like, "Hey, look what I found today." And she's just so shocked that she knows who created them, where I'm just so shocked that they're in New York. Wow. That I had no idea this is where it was going to go in the future, but I couldn't be happier with where it's gone and where it's going to be. It usually just becomes from one, go-getter kid that reaches out to me and says, "Hey, we want to bring them to the school." And those are my favorite type of people, the go-getters that want to, bring them to the campus and spread those smiles. So from there, I'll send them the link to the photo, or not the photo, the file where they can print it at home, or if they're local, I'll bring them cards myself. Then from there, they'll go out and they spread the smiles on campus, or I'll give them the physical cards and they can do that as well. If I recruit them, like, "Hey, I really want to bring them to this campus or bring them to this area, would you mind doing it?" And they're always on board. It's a really powerful, simple thing that you can do, but really has an impact on someone's day. The more it gets around, the better it is for everyone. Everyone's out here smiling, everyone's having a good time with it. And you're the change maker that's making that happen for everyone. But not just schools too, communities or, colleges and all that good stuff of just groups on, if you're a community service group or even have a gym, for example. Those are all groups and communities that you can do that at. It's not just a school thing, it's not just a gym thing, it's a person thing, it's a human thing that, you can make that impact on anybody. It really allowed me to see what a small impact can make, what a small thing can make such a big impact. I didn't really realize before, I was kind of not to myself, but I didn't know a lot of people in high school. And then I got involved at ASB and kind of met some people and then gained traction and became, got to meet a lot of new people and get a lot of new connections. So from there, it's really grown my, connections and my network outward, not for, personal use, but for other people's use. And I can make impacts on those people's lives and really change the way they view small acts of kindness. That's not just a small thing that doesn't mean a lot. It's a small thing that means so much to other people. And there's people that I've given a card to my sophomore year. And from there, they still have it in their binder, still have it in their car, and they send me pictures of it and say, "Oh, look what I just found from, X amount of years, 3 years ago, 4 years ago." Like I said, at the end of the day, it's just a piece of paper and some ink, but to them, it's so much more. Hopefully in the future, I'll be speaking at schools, whether that be middle schools, high schools, even colleges, different groups, whatever it may be. That's my goal, to go to campuses and go to different areas of the country, or even internationally, and spread those smiles and bring them to wherever they are and make that part of their culture there. And make it part of a culture, wherever it may be, and hopefully in maybe all the 50 states, or who knows, the possibilities are endless for it. But I really just want to see it, get bigger than where it's been now, which is, I couldn't imagine it being, in New York. But as it goes, I really definitely want to go to schools and speak about kindness and make impacts on other kids' lives and empower them to do the same. That, whatever it may be, small or big, like for me, a small piece of paper can really make a big impact on other people's lives. And I won't be the first one to do the paper, but definitely won't be the last one either.